I spy with my little eye a repetitive date sequence and try to guess the range of the date is. You got it. By the third week of October, right? Heading to November. This is strange. Justin, SEC to host public crypto roundtable on October 17th, right? So it seems like we're about to see a bunch more clarity for the crypto space, guys. But that's not only all there is to it. Okay, in today's video is mainly about the XRP ETFs because this is weird to me how it's all at the same time and date. SEC Crypto Task Force to host roundtable on financial surveillance and privacy. Following the spring sprint toward crypto clarity series of roundtables, the President's Executive Order on Digital Assets and the President's Working Group on Digital Assets report, Commissioner Pierce directed the Crypto Task Force to take additional steps to promote United States leadership in digital assets and financial technology while protecting economic liberty. So the Financial Surveillance and Privacy Roundtable will bring together panelists who are at the forefront of developing technologies designed to protect individual privacy. It will also facilitate an in-depth discussion on policy matters related to financial surveillance, right? So there needs to be like a balance here, it seems like, or that's what they want, guys. Okay. Understanding recent developments in privacy protecting tools will assist the SEC and other financial regulators as we work on policy solutions in the crypto space. So there's that. But this is fantastic, right? This is overall bullish for cryptos, guys. It seems to me like October will be a crazy bullish external month. Okay, it's just because of the news. But again, it ties to cryptos as a whole. From Kenny. XRP Spot ETF Tracker. When is this roundtable being held? October 17th. Guess what's happening a day after? The SEC deadline for the XRP Spot ETFs. Do you understand how like I don't know if we live in a simulation or not, but the timing of this is like weird to me, right? They could have done it a lot earlier, even this month. But they all choose end of October. Even for the digital euro, okay, the phase that's being completed, it's going to happen by the end of October. Why? It seems like they want a big bang. So on October 18th, Grayscale is going to get approved, okay, for an XRP ETF, spot ETF, as well as 21 shares Bitwise. I think, here's my prediction. I think that all these ETFs, by the way, okay, all these ETFs will be approved overnight or at the same day, okay, on the same day. The reason being is because they did it with Bitcoin, right? It was like a big bang. So I'm thinking it's going to be the same as XRP. Now, remember, the ETFs are going to be huge because, you know, these institutions are going to be gobbling it up. And not to mention, from inside sources, they are stating that many of the crypto community is underestimating XRP's potential for a spot ETF. Okay, people don't realize the demand for one, guys. Okay, remember, XRP was casted out of the crypto scene for many years since its creation, right? So do you understand the energy or emotional buildup that has taken place for with XRP throughout the decade? A lot, right? Now imagine traditional finance meets XRP. It's going to be literally an explosion. I'm not kidding. From Smoke, several XRP ETFs are set to be launched soon, according to Coinbase Institutional Research. More crypto ETFs could be on the horizon. The SEC has applications for more than 90 new crypto ETF products, including funds that will hold tokens, including XRP, Solana, Dogecoin, and much more. Guys, it's all going to be unleashed literally all at once. The money that will be pouring in is going to be dramatic, right? This is what you call true alt season. These issuers are gonna launch a lot of products and try to find something that sticks, said Bloomberg analyst, adding that the next 12 to 18 months could see hundreds of crypto related ETP launches. Okay, now what ETF is next? Several XRP ETF applicants amended their SEC filings in the last week. and which could be a sign that the launch is coming soon, guys. But look at this. Okay, but check this out. That's not only the odd part. SEC delays decision on Truth Social's Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. Truth Social, the connection to Trump, the Trumps, along with XRP and Litecoin funds. Okay. What ETFs? Bitcoin and Ethereum, but as well including XRP and Litecoin funds. So the SEC marked October 8 as its next deadline for the Truth Social Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. 2 more delays, which are routine, were also filed on Monday for CoinShares Litecoin ETF, CoinShares XRP ETF, and the 21 core XRP ETF for later in October. Why? Right? It's like literally the same date is repeating here, or at least a month. The US SEC punted on deciding on whether to approve an exchange-traded fund issued by Truth Social, a social media platform operated by Trump Media and Technology Group. Right? This is by Trump, by the way. Okay, so they're going to be coming out with a Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF in the month of October. So what's going on here? Right? It seems like so much bullish catalysts for these cryptocurrencies, all in the month of October. Right? Just read this. Do you guys remember what happened to the Bitcoin ETFs? Okay, it's going to repeat for XRP, it looks like. You guys remember? Where in this chart was where the Bitcoin ETFs launched? Can you guys pinpoint it or no? I remember clearly. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Zoom this in. Let's go all the way back to this little area. Early 2024. People were so excited for the Bitcoin ETFs to be launched. Bitcoin pumped. It was a buy the rumor, and then people literally sold the news on the event of it going live, the ETFs. But people got tricked, okay? Because this is for the ETFs, it's basically a once in 1,000 years rare event that happens. It's usually always you buy the rumor and then you sell the news. But for ETFs, it's different, okay? Because of the you add in the money flow, okay? The amount of money they'll be pouring in. And you can't take the money out. There is no money to take out of the ETF because it's just got launched, right? You can't make the ETF go negative. It's only positive in the beginning, at least minimum. So this event was you buy the rumor, you sell the news for a day, but look what happened right then or thereafter. It pumped. You buy the rumor and then you buy the news as well. You understand this, right? That's what the ETFs are all about. And then look what it did. It was, remember, the ETFs were launched right here. It did this, but then it did this. You guys see? So is that what's going to be repeated with XRP? Okay, is that what's going to be repeated with XRP? Possibly. I honestly think it will, right? People are going to, when it launches, people are going to be like, why isn't it not pumping? It may dump a bit, and then thereafter, it's going to pump, right? And leave everyone behind. That's what happened literally with the Bitcoin ETFs. It's going to repeat with XRP, I think. From Jack the Rippler. Breaking, the Frankfurt Stock Exchange in Germany says that XRP will experience a price increase due to the launch of spot XRP ETFs on October. You guys see what we're talking about? Right? It's you buy the rumor and then you buy the news as well. There is no selling here. Right? It's net positive for XRP because this is directly attached to XRP, by the way.
Jetzt, wir haben heute Morgen, glaube ich, sind wir bei 301.
Ja.
Und wir warten auf den Ausbruch. Das ist ganz klar. Wir warten auf den Ausbruch und da macht der XRP keinen Alleingang. Auch er.
So he's saying that XRP's waiting for a breakout here, right? Throughout this whole consolidation phase that's taking place.
Macht keinen Alleingang. Es gilt nach wie vor das, was ich hier geschrieben habe. Und wir warten, wie wir sehen, auf einen News-Trigger, auf einen Market-Trigger, der die ganze Geschichte pusht.
Interesting. Okay, so he's saying that the reason why XRP is not pumping is because there needs to be a news trigger, right? So it allows the retail's mind to approve of what's happening, of the price increase. And the news trigger here is the XRP ETFs.
Das Ganze wird dann, wenn es gepusht wird, nicht gepusht durch die Spot XRP ETF, sondern wenn der Push stattgefunden hat, wird dieser Push verstärkt durch das, was wir möglicherweise im Oktober sehen werden, speziell beim XRP und auch beim Solana. Wir haben 7 Werte.
Yep, other crypto ETFs will be launched as well, guys. So it's going to be a lot of money pouring in. Okay, just remember we stated this first literally from last year. Okay, I thought that XRP would get approved ahead of Ethereum. I don't know if I actually did say that. No, because I think the case was still ongoing with XRP. So yeah, I think we said it's going to be one of the first ETFs to be approved and launched, right? So it's after Ethereum, which makes sense. Bitcoin, ETH, and XRP. It's always been like that. 1, 2, 3.
Spot XRP ETF-Anträge in der Deadline.
Für den Oktober.
Für den Oktober. Das heißt, da gibt es seitens der SEC kein weiteres Aufschieben mehr. Das heißt, zwischen dem 18. und dem 25. wahrscheinlich wird die SEC ein Datum nehmen und sagen, da werden dann alle gleichermaßen, wie das damals auch beim Bitcoin und Ethereum der Fall war, freigegeben. Und dass die Nachfrage nach einem solchen Spot XRP ETF relativ groß sein dürfte, hat man gesehen anhand des Future Tradings bei der CME.
That's a very fascinating thing he just said. He said it's going to be relatively high. The demand for XRP ETFs is because the XRP for XRP futures, it was dramatically high, right? It was one of the first ever contracts to reach 1 billion, I think, in volume or traded, which is magical, guys. That's for futures. Okay, you understand that's more risky. For spots, there is no risk, right? You just buy and you hold. That's it. You don't trade. Which means more demand because wealthy folks love to just buy, sit, become rich, and repeat it all over again, right, for their children. So this is fantastic. He knows what he's talking about 100%.
Group, da ist der XRP Future rekordverdächtig erfolgreich in den letzten 3 Monaten gehandelt worden. Und das ist eine gute Implikation auf das, was da kommen wird. Aber
guys, this is amazing. Like this Frankfurt Stock Exchange, by the way, is stating this, right? The people over there, that's crazy. A stock exchange like from Frankfurt. What? And they are Germans, right? So they love XRP. They're like matching Asia's hype, right? Emotions here. Very fantastic, guys. I do believe bullish times are in the horizon or on the horizon. Let's see what happens next. A lot of demand incoming. Prepare for the day we are near. Not financial advice. But anyways, that's Sophie's Macy's. See ya.